up, guys? Hot Wheels Steve here with a I'm just going to do a simple holiday video today. I'm not going to crack a bunch of stuff open and put it on the turntable and all that kind of stuff. It's just going to be a basic holiday video so I can get through some stuff. If you guys haven't noticed, I have not posted a video in almost 2 weeks. Reason being that I kind of hurt my back. Well, I say kind of, I guess I really messed it up. I spent 10 days in bed, wasn't able to move, and I had to eat laying on my side. I couldn't even sit up. But anyways, hey, it's a beautiful day today, and I'm up, I'm moving around, I'm doing way better. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a quick holiday video. And I do have a couple other videos that I will be uploading, and I was in the middle of editing when I messed up my back. So I've got a couple other videos, like I said. You'll probably get a couple, maybe 2, maybe even 3 from me this week just so I can catch up. But I want to do a quick holiday video today because it's something I could upload quickly without doing much editing. And without further ado, let's get into it. I'm going to do kind of like what I've done before. Something old, something new, and something to look forward to. So with that, we're going to take a look at this. This is the 65 Mustang. This was a 25th anniversary Mustang that they did for Fisher Price. So, and of course with the Mustangs, the 65 convertibles, the hoods always get to pop open on those. That's always pretty cool. Now, Hot Wheels first released the 65 convertible Mustang back in '84. I had several of these as a kid, the red ones, and I think I actually got it in black. I think it came in blue, you know, back in the '80s. But man, they've made, I couldn't tell you how many of these they've actually made. The casting, let's take a look at the casting on date real quick. Where's it at? There it is, 1983. So there it is. Casting date's 1983, was released in '84. This one, however, I'm a little curious about this one. Maybe somebody knows a little bit more about it than I do. I was looking up online, and it says that this was released in '93, I believe. But and that's what I thought. I thought this one was released in '93 for the Fisher Price 65th birthday. But the thing that was interesting is I started looking at the back, and I saw a copyright date of 1995. But I didn't see where they had really released this anytime after '93. So possibly they just kept, maybe they had just a whole bunch of these cars done up, and they just kept, you know, repackaging them and selling for several years. But usually, even at that, I can usually tell online. But it was kind of an odd thing. So, anyways, it says that it was released in '93 and only in '93. But of course, the copyright date says '95 on the package. So, kind of hard to say this was sold in '93 if the copyright, the back package says '95. But anyways, they sold it in '84. Man, they've had a ton of re-releases of this, and or just releases of it in general. The last one of these they did was from the Hot Wheels Entertainment Beverly Hills 90210, where they kind of did the I think they call it Pop Culture, I can't remember, or the Entertainment Series line. Anyways, I'll find a picture and I'll throw a picture of it up for you guys. So hopefully you'll see a picture here in just a second. And then that was in 2014, and then they also released it in a couple of 5-packs in 2014. And if I see those, if I can pull a picture, I'll throw one of those up. Like I said, I'm trying to get this video uploaded real quick today without doing too much stuff. So let's get on. So that was something old, so pretty cool. I know you guys like to see something a little older once in a while. So we'll get on to the holiday, what I picked up in the last month that I haven't been able to show you guys yet. Got a Snoopy here. Now Snoopy's been around for a couple of years. It's just the same casting. They just put it in another packaging. I did have some of you guys asking for the QR code, sent me a bunch of messages. So what I'm going to do is, instead of reading these off, because sometimes I can't tell the difference between a 1 and an I, I'll actually enter these codes online myself, and then you should see it pop up in the screen somewhere down here, the actual QR code for it. And that way I can get through these real quick. I'm actually going to open this one. I'm not going to open any of the others, but I will open this one because it's not like they... All the previous ones are just like this, and I don't see any point. It's not something I'd normally collect, but I saw it and thought, hey, it'd be fun to look at. But there's a little closer look at it anyways. the nice thing about it is it's actually kind of heavy. You know, you can see that the base of it, actually most of it, there's not much plastic on it other than the wheels and Snoopy. Let's see what the base says here real quick. 2015, made in Malaysia. Now this says 2015, but let me look here real quick. I'm pretty sure that this has been, yeah, 2014. So this one was first released in 2014. It's interesting on these casting dates now. I would assume that they'd put a casting date, but maybe this thing's just too small. Maybe they don't do a casting date for stuff like this. But no casting date, it says 2015, which is the copyright, not the actual casting date. But it was first released in 2014, which means if they had a casting date on it, it would have said 2013 or 2014 more than likely. But anyways, pretty cool car. Rolls really nice. Anyway, we'll put that out of the way. And the next thing I'm going to look at, let's see what I'm going to grab next. Let's look at the Porsche Carrera. So this is Porsche Carrera. It's in flat black. Let me see, where is my Porsche Carrera info? There it is. Released in 2006. Looks like they released like maybe 4 of them in 2006 from the, I guess that was in the first editions, 2006 first editions in silver. I'm not going to throw any pictures of those up. I'm just going to show you the car real quick. You should, like I said, if everything works out right, you should see the QR code down there in the bottom for this. And we'll move on to the next thing. Anyways, pretty cool, flat black. I like that. Some of these cars I've had for a little bit. I just haven't had a chance to really show them to you guys yet. Something I picked up actually today. I almost grabbed it because it was in the it was in a multi-pack. Was the Custom 72 Chevy Love. It was, I saw it in some 9 packs, I think, and some 20 packs a few months ago, but I just didn't really feel like buying one of those just to get this truck. It's a cool truck, alright, but nothing I'm going crazy for. This is the first year that they've actually released the Chevy Love. And the first one they released was the yellow one. There's the yellow one that goes with it. Between these two, well, I like them equally as far as color and tempos. They're very, very similar as far as the, you know, how they've done them both. I didn't really care too much for the motor on it. I would prefer something a little more stock. So, and of course they did the interior with chrome, and the reason they do that is because when they do these beds, the interior and the motor, it's all one piece, and they want the motor to be chrome, so they chrome the whole thing. Normally I don't really care for the chrome interiors. They actually did that on these Ford Escorts, which I thought was kind of odd because there's no chrome on the car anywhere else, but they chose to do chrome interior. It's kind of cool I had those out there, so I kind of explained that. Most of the time they do the chrome interior because it's matching, you know, it's all one plastic piece. So I don't know why they chose that to do that in the Ford Escorts. I wish they wouldn't have done that. Seems like they really didn't have to, since nothing else on the car was actually chrome. But anyways, there you have it for the Chevy Loves. And I'll pull those out of the way. And let's see, what next? I think I'll do this one here. Let's take a look at. Let's look at the McLaren. So the McLaren, picked this one up, and just the other day, like I say, I picked it up actually a couple weeks ago from the Hot Wheels Exotic series. This was first released in 2015, I believe, and then I've got the other ones from 2015 right here. So this year they released it in blue. You see the wheels bent there? I never even noticed it because I was like running through the store just kind of grabbing some stuff, and I grabbed it without looking at it. Normally I always look really close at what I'm grabbing, but I was in a big hurry that day and I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. I was like, I don't have that, I don't have that one, so I just grabbed them real quick without paying attention. Usually I'll grab 2 or 3 of them together and look at the best one that I have from the peg hooks, and then just take the better one. But this time I ran out, and of course I ended up grabbing one with the bent wheel. Now some people go crazy and they go, oh, it's an error, and you know, they like that stuff. To each his own. I don't really care to collect it, you know. I would soon just trade it off to somebody else that might be into that kind of stuff. But I'll probably just end up taking this back in next time I'm in the store and return it. But there you see the blue one. I'm not crazy about the McLarens, but hey, it was there, so I grabbed it. When they release the other color this year, I'll pull it out and then we'll I'll actually open all 4 of them. We'll take a closer look at them, you know, when I got more time. But, so I'm going to throw up the QR code for that one. And the QR code for that one. Make sure it's got one, yeah. QR code for the orange one, or this looks like a sunburnt orange kind of color. And then QR code for the silver one. And these 2 are from last year, if I didn't say that already. These 2 are from 2015. Or I believe 2015. Oh, that's the international card. That's why I don't see the year. Alright. So anyways, that takes care of those. And then let's see what next. I think I'm going to grab... How about the Tesla Model S? I'll grab that out of the stack. I know I had it sitting here. There it is. Now, I have the 2 from last year. They first released these in 2015. The Tesla plant, by the way, is actually located where I live, here in California. Not too far from here. I actually have a friend that works at the Tesla plant. I usually grab a couple extra one of these. I usually give them to him. But there it is in blue. Now, last year they released it in silver and red, I believe. Yeah, silver and red. I actually have those 2, but they were buried in a couple boxes. I couldn't get to the box or couldn't find the box, so that's a kind of a sign that I need to start, you know, reorganizing, get some of my stuff together. But I do have the one that was released last year in silver and red. Just couldn't get to it. Didn't have time to mess with it. So, but anyways, there's the blue one. Out of the silver, red, and the blue so far, I actually like the blue color. The silver was okay. The red one was okay, but the blue one, I think, is better looking as far as color on that car. Alright, and then let's see here. The next one I'm going to grab is... I try to save the best for last. And we're getting there, promise. I'm going to show you guys the Aston Martin, the DB10. I'll grab this one. Alright, so this is the Aston Martin DB10. This is the first release for this one. They released it this year, so this was not available last year, the DB10. And this is the first color. I don't know what the next color is going to be. Haven't seen it. If I find it online while I'm editing this video, I'll throw a picture of it up right here. If you don't see a picture, that means I couldn't find one. Anyways, this is the Aston Martin DB10. I'll give you guys a closer look at that. Like I said, with some of these cars, I'm going to wait till I get, like, you know, at least 2 to 4 of them before I open them up and kind of do a photo shoot. I've actually enjoyed taking pictures and doing little photo shoots for the cars. And then, let's see here, what next? Let's take a look at, how about the 67 Chevy C10? So, I picked up this one today, which was the blue one. Give it just a second, it'll focus. There it goes, the blue, and I really like that blue on it. I like the fact that they did little pinstriping tampos in a lighter blue with that white. Great color, great style. I like the hood scoop on it, but I love this casting. I really like this truck. Here's the black one from earlier. So here's the blue one, and here's the black one. And then I also got the one, let's see here. Here's the red one. This was the first one that they actually released. And then I've got the 2 from 2015, which are these right here, which were pretty cool. I like that. These are from what they call Hot Wheel Workshop. So those are really nice, pretty cool. I think this one might have been Kmart exclusive. Don't quote me on it, but I think this color might be, but I'm not positive. So you got the red one here. So anyways, I picked those up because I always like collecting those. There's the QR code for this one. QR code for this one. And for this one. And for this one. And for the red one. There you go. So have all the QR codes. I gotta find a better way to do this, but this is the easiest way I can figure out so far until I get maybe I come up with a better method once I think about it. Then I got just maybe a couple more left here. The next one I will show you I think I'll show you the Chevelle. That'll work. Yeah, I'll do the Chevelle. So here's the Chevelle, the leap year, what they're calling the leap year Chevelle. Now, I saw a lot of people really going kind of crazy for these. I saw a lot of pictures floating around Instagram when it first came out, and people were like, look what I got, look what I got. And then you look at the back of it, and it says, congratulations, you just made a rare find. This 67 Chevelle SS396 with this exclusive deco celebrates the leap year with epic style. So here it says it's a rare find, but I will tell you, I don't know how rare rare is, but I've been to 3 or 4 stores and they're hanging all over the peg hooks. Maybe they're not making quite as many of these as, say, maybe some of the other ones. I'll give you guys a closer look at it. But like I said, I don't know how rare is rare. Maybe I should have grabbed a few more of them, but I don't really care to do that. I do have the other one. The other one that was released this year was from the Hot Wheels Flames series, which was black, and I think it had blue flames on it. I had that somewhere. Once again, I just didn't have time to dig it out. But anyways, there's a look at that one. Looks like some nice tampos. I like what they did with this one here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little car. And then here's one that everybody will probably like, the custom '01 Acura Integra GSR. Now, while I was at the Target grabbing this one, another guy that actually worked there come running up. I think he worked maintenance. He was like, oh man, where'd that Integra go? I had an Integra sitting over here. And I had grabbed 2 of these because I like to open one and show it to you guys, and then I always like to keep one, or usually I like to get a couple of these because they work well for trades. Usually I don't grab extra stuff hanging off the peg hooks, but a lot of people like these, and so sometimes you got to have a little trade or something to barter to get something that you might like. So anyways, pretty cool. I like that one there too. And then the last 3 I'm going to show you is something I normally don't collect at all, but I'm actually getting them for picking them up for customs. The Olds 442. So there's the Olds 442. I don't know if you guys have seen that one yet or not. But anyways, this one's in the store on the peg hooks right now. Shouldn't be hard to find. The Olds 44. They call this 442W30 is what they call it. It was first released in '93, and it was just a basic, you know, it was in red. I'll try to throw a picture up so you guys kind of see it, because this one kind of has a little bit of history. So in '93, they released it, and then it ran for a while. I think they made several of them, and then, let's see here if I got my stuff already. In 2005, like they ran it to 2007. So the basic Olds 442 ran from that to about 2007, and then in 2006 they did a modified casting version. So basically, my guess is, and I'm just guessing, so don't quote me, is that the body of the car stayed the same casting for the same body. Probably the interior may or may not be the same. It's hard to say, but then they just casted a new base for it to allow for the bigger wheels, and that started in 2006. They did the first one of that in 2006, and but the reason I get these is I'm really not into 4x4s and cars that look like this. I like to buy these as a challenge because I like to just basically take these apart and lower them as low as I can get them. So this is basically, I only bought this for just for some custom work fun. Basically to lower it, maybe throw some different paint on it. I just like to show people like a normal, you know, something that comes in a normal package, and then try to find something that you can drastically change as much as possible. And that's basically why I got this. I think the last one of these that Hot Wheels released was in 2013 for the Flying Custom series. They released it, and I think it was yellow. But anyways, they released it in the Flying Customs series. But if I have a picture of that, I'll throw that up. But anyways, there's that one. And then the next thing I bought only to do a custom with is the Chevy 4x4 Blazer. Once again, I'm not in the 4x4, but I just wanted to grab something that I could play around with and do some custom work to. Just turn the 4x4s basically into slammed vehicles. So this is something I plan on. Now, of course, I have lots of plans. I have a box. You know, if you guys do customs, you know how it goes. You usually have a box or if not a couple boxes of customs or plan to be customs that you haven't even got to. So hopefully I'll I'll get to this one sooner than later. But anyways, this one was first released in '84. Yeah, 1984 was the first one released. It was in blue, and pretty much the same thing. Wheels, of course, was a little bit different. I don't think in '84 it had this open spot. See how they've done the glass or the plastic, the glass all the way up here for this right here. I don't think they really need to do that. Whatever, it's, I don't get paid to make those decisions. I don't work for Hot Wheels, but I think the first one didn't really have this stuff, and I don't think it was even cut open for anything. I would just think it was a flat roof. And if I see a picture of that, I'll throw that up as well so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, this one was released in '84. I think it was only released in one color, like a black one. And then the last one, I think this is the first time it's been released in a while. Maybe '88. No, you know what? It's been running longer than that. Actually, I don't know what I'm thinking. I just picked another one of these up. They also released it this year in the Red Line series, which I actually have this one, the Red Line. I didn't think they even pull it out because the Red Line series that this one was released in this year, I'm actually in. I was getting ready to shoot that video and edit it when I hurt myself. So you'll see the other one of these that I have, which is, it's basically white and it says police on the side. It's basically a police version. I really wish they wouldn't release this in the Red Line. I wish they would have released it in the Real Rider series because it's got these big tires. I thought it was kind of odd, and you guys will see what I'm talking about when you see my Red Line video for the Red Lines that I picked up from that series and that set. But I wish they would have bypassed using this as a Red Line series vehicle. I wish they would have used it for a Real Rider and put some rubber tires. The 4x4s, I like them when they put Real Riders on them, but I don't know why you would bother releasing one in a Red Line series, because you got these ginormous, plastic wheels, which I don't think really looks that good. But anyways, like I said, I don't get paid to make those decisions. So anyways, all right, last but not least, you guys know I'm a wagon guy. I love the wagons. This is the first one they released, the Cruise Bruiser. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you've already seen my custom job on this. Now, I grabbed a couple of these, and this is one that's still in the package. I pulled one out a few weeks ago, and I pulled it apart to make it custom. I was going to slam it and paint it. And the reason I don't have it with me right now is because I actually just got done painting it a little bit earlier, and the paint's still drying. I'll throw up a picture of this after I took the motor off of it and slammed it, and you guys will see that picture here in just a second. And that's what I did to this vehicle. Had fun doing it, but right now I just got a fresh coat of silver paint on it, and it's going to get painted silver. And then I got to put some windows in it, because obviously you can tell there's no windows in this, in the roll cage. So took the roll cage out of the other one and dropped it, and then now it's the paint's drying silver right now. And of course took the motor out of it. I didn't like, of course it's got to be a custom, so it didn't quite fit for what I was going for. But anyways, maybe in the next couple videos, maybe I'll pull it out with the paint's dry and I've got it all ready. But anyways, like I said, for those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you guys probably already saw that a few weeks ago. I already posted it. But anyways, that is pretty much it. I think that's the last of it, guys. Once again, I apologize. I haven't uploaded anything in a couple weeks. I hope you guys like the stuff that I showed you. If you have any comments, I don't mind if people correct me if I get something wrong, or if you had anything to add. But once again, you guys will probably see a few extra videos from me in the next couple weeks, as I'll have to play some catch up. And I still got to catch up on all your all's videos. I don't even know what's going on in the world of Hot Wheels and the rest of you guys that I follow. Anyways, this is Hot Wheels Steve signing off, and hope you guys are going to have a great week, and I'll see you soon.